A lot of other dancers say that dance is their life and it's everything they've ever done. But for me, it wasn't like that. I played football my whole life, and then dance saved my life when something detrimental happened. It's helped me get out of bad places in my head, in my life. So dance means something different to me than it does to other people. My name is James Marino, and I grew up in East Hartford, Connecticut, born and raised. Very lucky, with a great family. The thing that really made me excited about dancing was watching dancers on stage at concerts. I realized I wanted to become a professional dancer. I was gonna work as hard as possible to take myself from the garage to stages all around the world with the artists that I looked up to. And even when I thought that this was a far-fetched and nearly impossible idea, I never told myself it was impossible. When I was in 8th grade, the first concert I ever went to was the Backstreet Boys. It's crazy that my entire life came full circle because now I actually perform with the Backstreet Boys. My first big job I booked when I moved to Los Angeles was Mariah Carey, and this was huge for me. It was my first TV performance, one of the biggest artists on the planet. I worked for Gwen Stefani, I worked for Fergie. I always had in the back of my mind that I wanted to dance for Justin Timberlake, no matter what. And then one day, this came true. One day I got that call, and I was gonna dance for Justin on the Oscars. I remember seeing the email that it was Justin, that it was the Oscars, when rehearsal started, what the show was. I remember that I sat in my apartment, and I literally started to cry because I was so emotionally overwhelmed. Just sat there and probably cried for 30 minutes straight. And not in a way where I was just so happy that I worked so hard, that all the hours in the garage, all the hours I used to sleep on the street in New York City. There's so much stuff that happened that nobody knows about that I sacrificed for this craft. I used to travel 6 hours a day to go to New York City, 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours at night just to take class. All of that hard work eventually paid off. What I thought about when I was 15 years old, that dream actually materializes and comes true. It's a feeling that cannot be described. And sometimes it's so overwhelming that I don't know what to make of my life when I get off stage. And for me, that was something I'll cherish forever, and hopefully I can inspire someone to do the same thing with their life.